Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
As Father P just said, my name is Veronica Browne. I have been attending All Saints Church for the last 27 years. And from my first time coming through those doors, I was greeted with love. I felt special. I felt welcome. I became a part of this community in this church. I jumped right into everything. I started ushering, reading. At that time, we had what they called a vocal group, and I joined that, and I assisted wherever and whenever I could. This church means a lot to me. It is very special to me, and I hope that you guys feel the same way when you came, and you feel the same way now. At the beginning of the pandemic in early 2020, we want to forget about that time, but I'm going to remind you. Like everyone else, I was feeling hopeless, isolated, panicked. Lockdown was in place, not being able to travel around safely, restrictions in place, and we all remember those days. Like I said, I'm reminding you. The first online service from All Saints Park Slope aired. There was Father Polycus and Father Spencer streaming from this beautiful and holy sanctuary. I became very, very emotional. All was not lost, I thought. God was still with us and keeping us. God's love was streaming from this church to us. This church is full of love. Hope you feel it. I recently experienced a very traumatic and painful loss that rocked my whole being. The morning of the funeral, I went looking through the numerous floral arrangements, because I knew that one was sent by All Saints Church. I was not able to find it. And I think that the funeral director saw how interested I was in finding this floral arrangement. So he asked me what was I looking for. I told him. I went and sat back down. He came a few minutes later, found me and brought me and showed me, here is the arrangement you were looking for. On that little island, on that sorrowful morning, I felt All Saints with me. I felt blessed and loved by Father P and all of you. I knew that this community was with me spiritually. God's love was shining on me right there. I hope and pray that all of you who are relatively new and those not so new to this parish, that you feel loved and welcome also, that you feel the community spirit that is here in this place. On All Saints' Day, Father Polycus proclaimed that we are all saints. Yes, we are all saints. Not a blessed few, but all of us. Yes, all of us. All of us are called to sainthood. I was curious about what this title really entailed. Was it really for just a chosen few? So I looked up the meaning of the word saint. It basically means a holy one, someone who is set apart for God's special purposes. Saints, one of God's purposes for us right now is to return, rebuild, replenish. Return to our pre-pandemic status. For those who haven't done so yet, look at what you can help do in the various ministries and register for those ministries, rebuild those ministries. Prayerfully and thoughtfully consider your pledge amount and fill out your pledge cards if you have not done so already. Replenish our budget so we can continue to minister and maintain the various ministries in this church and the surrounding community. A great woman, Deacon Jennifer, reminded me that love is an action word. Let me repeat that. Love is an action word. Use love as an act as you volunteer your time and give your talent in the various ministries. Love that God has given you the means and the ability to pledge to this church. Whether it is small or large, it is your love offering to God. Love that this church has little ones downstairs who are this church's future, the ones to whom we will pass on this legacy. This legacy was passed on to us, and we are going to pass it on to them. For those who have not filled out their pledge cards as yet, please do so. The Stewardship Committee thanks those who have already filled out their pledge cards. They're available online, and paper copies, like Father P says, are available at the back of the church and all through the church, as he said. So continue to love and feel love in this parish as we return, rebuild, and replenish. Thank you so much, saints.